All right. What is it? What's Goblin Gang? You've heard about it. If you're here, you've definitely heard about it. Or you saw it and you're like, what the hell is this? I'm going to explain it. I'm going to try my best to explain it. Um, who am I? You're going to figure that out later too. What's this channel? You're going to figure that out in a second. Who are you? Probably a human. I hope so at the very least. Otherwise, it's going to get kind of awkward. Um, what is the Goblin Gang? It's a self improvement movement. That's what I want to create, a self improvement movement. And that depends on these three things that we have here. The first one is getting up and doing something, right? So, what that simply means is I just really want a lot of people to be the best versions of themselves because I know what it's like to go through the ringer and I fucking hate it personally. And I don't want other people to hate it. And I have a lot of experience. I've come out the other side for the most part. I'm still very much on the journey of like getting out of it, but I think that's an interesting spot to be at because a lot of people praise that, like, I am the apex. I am this. I am that. I have fancy car. I have lots of women. I sleep with people. I do have some of the qualities besides the fancy cars and lots of women. I have a female, but I don't just go around slaining the wood. You know what I'm saying? I just I have things going on for me. You know what I'm saying? I have a little bit of something. I have a little bit of piece of the pie, and I want to grow that pie to like a full pie, not just a piece, not just a piece of pie, but a full pie, the pie. You know what I'm saying? But that's dependent on actually doing things, right? So that's getting up, actually brushing your teeth. Shocking, I know. COVID changed that for a lot of people. Showering is unheard of, but like you're gonna have to do that too, buddy. Um, and really try to tackle life head on. I'm gonna explain this in later videos in a bit more detail with everything else, but this is just an introduction, so don't get too crazy on me, okay? Stay with me for a second. Stay with me. You're gonna flirt with your friends. Now, I know that this is a horribly good statement because you should always be flirting with your homies. If you're best buds, you should be kissing each other on the lips at night, every single night. Otherwise, you're just not friends, right? That's an acquaintance, right? If you just go to bed and you're like, see a dude, and you just walk away, who the fuck are you? Like, who do you think you are? Go kiss them. Like, what's wrong with you? Oh my God. Anyways, but for people that don't really do anything, and I've definitely been in this boat severely, I tend to not talk to people all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like I'd be like doing my thing or like doing nothing, and then I don't talk to people. And then I'm like, gosh, I feel so lonely and sad. Yeah, you're gonna feel lonely and sad if you don't talk to people and you don't do anything. Because it's like if you don't do anything and you don't talk to people and you sit down and maybe like drop a 40 bomb in Valorant with your mic off, what do you think is going to happen? Eventually, the game's going to get tiring, and you're going to be like, "Gosh, I'm alone." Like anime's not going to fill that hole, buddy. Nor is Peaky Blinders with all its self improvements bullshit, bullshit that they say. So you're gonna have to do stuff. Try not to fuck it up. Basically means to do these two things, and you'll be okay. You'll be okay if you do a lot of things, and if you talk to people and you try not to fuck up doing both of those things in unison together, you're gonna do great. You're gonna do fantastic. All right, who am I? I'm a goblin. I am a goblin. I'm gonna be honest. I Yeah, that's me. Anyways, I'm a huge computer nerd. I am a senior in the computer science or curriculum, so you can imagine how big brain I am with all my fancy algorithms and knowing a lot of math things that I wish I could take back. Um, I plan on graduating, so I'm not one of those guys that are going to be like, bro, I mean, don't go to college and just drop out, bro, and like make your dreams be dreams. I mean, if you want to do that, fair enough. I think it's okay, but I really am a big fan of like the education system, not in its entirety. I don't think any student is. My God, no one is. But education has its place in society, And I think it's very important to get one, whether it's to a basic degree of like a GED or some sort of equivalent, or a higher degree. It's useful. You get skills. It's fantastic. It's great. Anyways, I'm a gamer. I play some games here and there in my spare time. Not a lot, to be honest with you. So when university is, a thing, I don't have time to play games. I'm too busy with a lot of the extracurriculars that I'm doing and the jobs that I'm doing that I'm simply unable to play video games that much. Huge. Shocker. If you do think you won't have time to play video games, what? Crazy. Anyways, I do like playing video games occasionally. I plan to keep this on a very casual level, like how it's been so far. So before I used to be, sinking like 12 hours every single day in video games. Now I'm pretty much down to like four peak. Four is the peak a week. Maybe I might get like a little bit over. Recently, I've been getting back into Valorant because like a couple of friends of my, the boys want to play some games. So I'm like, I gotta step out for the boys a little bit, especially since I used to be goaded. You know what I'm saying? So I play a little bit. I'm trash now, but I play a bit more than I used to, and that's very recent, to be completely transparent. But yeah, I play some video games. Gym rat. That this is part of the doing things. That and the computerman part. I I am a huge big fan of like training the body, the mind, and the spirit. The mind part is completely taken care of because I'm absolutely smashing my head against the keyboard every single time a piece of code can't compile. The gym rat part is making sure that I'm staying absolutely caked up so the fellas have something good to kiss at night. Nothing sus about that at all. Anyways, I'm a party fanatic. I like going to parties. I'm a college student. This shouldn't be surprising. So I like the party scene. It's pretty nice. It allows you to socialize and work on your charisma, your game, all the fun stuff that all the alpha, red pill, black pill, white, bl- orange pill people talk about. I really just think it's as simple as just enjoying yourself and having a good time. I'm not going to go huge and deep. You're going to realize that all of these videos are going to be like really bare bones and basic. If you want to hear them, you can. If you don't have to. My mission is this: gamifying life. That's it. I have realized that a lot of the things that are applicable in video games can also be applicable in real life. Shocking. It's almost like one is a virtual reality and one is reality. Insane. But I have come to the realization, all jokes aside, that a lot of the things and concepts that are found in games, whether they be video games, board games, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, could be applicable to like the things you do on a casual basis. And honestly, I can safely say for like my internship, I wouldn't have gotten that position without like being able that. Well, my experience, I also have like a resume. You know what I'm saying? So like I have some experience behind me. But like a lot of those skills were first founded when I was doing the little gamey game online. You know what I'm saying? And then those built on into actual real life skills that I was like, damn, I'm actually kind of good at this. And then I practiced it. Then I got really good at it. And my job was like, hey, yo, bro, you want to get paid to do this? And I'm like, what? I can get paid? That's crazy. Anyways, that's it. Um, yeah. If you don't subscribe, I really don't care. But I'll be one of your homies and I'll kiss you goodnight. I mean, I think that's a fair trade offer. You should consider it.